Doing it. And here we are, and here you are. Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello, Jennifer.
Oh, Jennifer.
Yes, listening while I get ready for an appointment. That sounds beautiful.
Yes, it does. Thank
I hope
you.
it's a good appointment. I hope it's a good appointment you're going to. But whatever you're going to, I know you need to go to it. Right. So we have got, this is our final one for the year. We're going to be taking 2 weeks off. And we thought today that we would do something a little bit different. We've got some questions up to 7, or we may change in or change out, or you may have some better ideas that we've come up with. And we thought that, yeah, we will answer these questions ourselves, but we are interested in knowing what the answer is for you. If you are in a place that you feel like just jotting down what your answer to the question is too. And hey, Kelly. Alrighty, so we're just going to get into it. We're going to get into it. A good game is a fast game. The first one is, what advice would you offer for new content creators? So please, if you're in the chat and you're in a place that you want to chuck in your answer, please do that. So yeah, let's just go around the table. Ladies, what advice would you offer for new content creators?
Well, I always jump in and go first. Do you want me to jump in and go first again?
Why not? Sure.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Hi, Miss TT Mixed Vlogs. How are you? Mine is pretty simple. Meet as many people as you can and make as many new friends and contacts as you can. Because for me personally, and I know for many, that is the cool thing about YouTube, is the contacts and the connections and the new and wonderful friends that I've made. So yeah, for me, it's all about the people and the contacts. What about you all?
I agree. That was actually what I was going to say, is to start conversations with people. And yes, one of the benefits of that is, besides the friendship, is that, like, say Rhonda uses iMovie, I use iMovie, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just found this music, or I found these sound effects, and she already knows about it. So when you start to discuss how you do things and what you use, somebody has found something or learned something that they can share with you, and it just makes the progress faster and smoother to not have to pick through it all yourself.
Good point.
Yep. Nice. Yeah. And we've got Ms. TT Mixed Vlogs saying networking.
Mm-hmm. Be a walkabout, she says. A walkabout. I love that.
Yep. Yep. Be a walkabout.
And there's Allison in the chat.
Oh, hello, Allison. We've been talking about you. We've been asking, where is Allison? And just sort of remembering that you were saying that at this time of day, you're still at work. So hello. And interacting. Yeah. What about you, Rhonda?
Well, and I would pretty much ditto what Evie and Paula said, but I think the main thing is to be consistent and relax and not try too hard when you make your videos. Just, and to learn as much as you can when you first start about thumbnails and titles and putting all that together, and just because there's so much to learn, and there's something new all the time. And the more videos you make, the more competent you get at all the stuff that goes with that. The video making, the editing, the kind of putting it all together. And so there's no other way to get to where you got to go without just hopping in there and doing it. And I think my biggest growth started when I really started doing what Evie and Paula talked about, the community, jump into the community and other people, because I didn't get a lot of comments on my videos. And the last one I did, I've got like 45 comments on there, and I'm like, how did this happen?
That's wonderful.
Yeah, you build a community by joining in other people's community.
Yes, so true.
And that's important, because those people come back time after time after time and watch watch your content.
True.
Right.
And even if they don't watch all of it, if you have a question, you say, hey, I just posted this video. Let me know what you think. Like it could be something specific, like, is the music too loud? Or that way, when you have a friend that looks at it, they're going to tell you the truth instead of just somebody being mean in the comments. And then you can choose to leave it up or take it down. Or, yes, I already knew that it was that way. Just a lot of support.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
that community thing, I like that as well. And, do fun things too, like jump in on other people's lives as well. Like, for example, Rob the Maritimer. He's got quite the big community going there
He does.
on the Tuesdays. Like, were you guys there this week? 230 something people he got.
Yeah.
It's a record. He hit over 200.
Wow.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's quite fun to sort of just be in there for a little bit because you see people asking questions and he's answering the questions. But at the end of the day, I would say don't overly stress about like picking the niche as well, because you may well end up by changing your channel name, changing your idea. Like I've seen some people who want to talk about, like, for example, a specific one that I can think about is someone who was working in the mental health field. And they said, I've started making videos about this because I really want to share my experiences and like give some non-medical advice, but all of that. But then they said they actually just, after a few videos, they realized they didn't want to take their work home. So they said, I actually just found I didn't want to talk about that anymore. So I reckon the thing is definitely just to get started on something that you really like to talk about, even if it's sharing your life and just the moments of your day, because you want to just get into the mechanics of recording yourself and just doing the upload into YouTube, get going that way. And just you want to be able to fall in love with the craft of making videos too, because that'll keep you going. So yeah, just get started.
Even if all you're going to do is wash dishes, just get started.
If you're just washing dishes, get
That's
started. All right. Hey, Steve. Hello, Joshua. Right. And Cranky Frankie. Donna. Hello, Donna. And Bobby. Hello, Bobby. So yeah, hello, welcome, guys. We're asking questions and we're wanting to know, please do jump in with your answers as well. And I'm giving credit for this idea to Catherine from Of Home and Heart, who said to me, oh, Karen, I've got a bit of an idea. Just let me know if you sort of want to hear it. I said, yeah, of course I want to hear it. So she said, oh, that'll be quite fun to try, don't you think? Like when you guys are asking each other questions, ask people in the chat too, so anyone who wants to. So if you can think of any of your ideas. So Steve and Bobby, we've just been saying, what advice would you offer new content creators? So let's go to the next question. We are on, what's the life goal you are pursuing and a channel that you watch that inspires or encourages that goal?
Somebody else want to go first this time? I don't want to be a first hog.
Oh, go ahead, Paulo.
Are you sure? Okay, but now don't talk about me later, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Note to selves, guys.
That's okay. Well, at 61, I'm finally working on trying to get fit. Not weight loss so much right now, but just getting my heart healthier and getting more endurance and being able to go up hills without thinking I'm going to die and such as that. So working on getting more fit is my goal at the moment. And one channel that I like to follow, and I had to bring him up to make sure I don't say it wrong. And I think you all are familiar with Kay and Row Hiking Happens. Yeah, Kay and Row Hiking Happens. Now, they are far beyond me. They have big hiking poles and they have sharp things that go on their shoes to grab the snow and all that stuff. And they can go and go and go. But they inspire me because they're my age group and they're out there just kicking butt on hiking trails. And I like to watch their videos and it inspires me to think that I could do that too if I work hard enough at it. And if I stay consistent and yeah, I really just get inspired when I watch their hikes. They're doing crazy things. They're going up rocks covered in ice, and I'm like, "Oh Lord, what are you doing?" But they definitely inspire me a lot. Kay and Ro at Hiking Happens. If you're in the chat and you haven't checked them out, please do, because they're just very nice folks as well. Very nice folks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
What about you, Rhonda?
Well, of course, my niche is kind of personal development, and I kind of tend to practice what I preach. I do that, and there's certain people that I watch that are in that niche, and it's Mel Robbins, and I love Lewis Howes. He does interview style.
Yes.
Yes, and I really like his backstory and where he came from and how he got to where he is today and some of that sort of stuff. And to me, it's very inspirational. But I have a few others I catch, like, I watch. I was into Brandon Burchard for a while and a few others. But there's some just, I don't know. A lot of my community are creators here, and they inspire me as much as the big name people.
Mhm.
Two of them are on this panel for sure, and their everyday vlogs and their life and their struggles and that encourages me. I tell you, someone that really inspires me is Introvert in Alaska.
Yes.
Mhm. I agree.
There's just so genuine and warm about her and her walking through her treatment and stuff with such grace. It has been such an inspiration to me. And she's also in personal development. So we kind of have that. So if you're listening, Miss Jennifer,
Cheers.
she absolutely inspires me to
Mhm.
continue to do what I do. Yeah.
Good answer. I love that.
Great. Grace is a really excellent word to describe Jennifer. And
Yes.
just,
Yeah. And let me get a little teary about it. But
I know, here comes all the love.
Yes, and of course, Karen and Allison and Sally and some of those just, their struggles. They inspire me. They just do. Yeah.
Mhm. Good answer. I love that.
We all have our struggles.
We sure do.
Yes. Now everybody has problems.
Oh, yeah.
Video was about. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what about you, Evie?
I'm inspired by one guy. I can't remember what his name is. I was talking about him earlier today, and a guy named Alexander the Create.
Ah, yes.
I just like his. I think I was talking to Rhonda about him. It's been a while back. He was talking about talking to camera, not the camera, and he was having a course where he would have people talk to the camera for 30 days, and he would show what they look like day 1 and kind of in the middle, and then day 30, and it was very, very impressive. And it took me longer than 30 days, but I've seen the same thing happen with me. And I also think that this group of people that we're friends with, it's mostly ladies. There's men in it too, but we've it's almost like going through school together, and we graduate from first grade to second grade to third grade, and we're all kind of going along at a similar pace. I mean, of course, it's just like you're in school, you're going to learn more in something or make more progress. But Jennifer, I love the way she does her videos and her editing, and also Catherine. I love all the outdoor stuff, all the time that's taken with all the different shots, where we get such a feeling for the depth, the texture, the whole environment that they're in. And then when they add words to it, it's like being there. And that's what I aspire to be like.
Nice.
Wonderful.
So for me, I've just sort of got a few random people. I quite like at the moment, I'm in my Ryan Holiday season, I think. Have you guys watched him? He talks about the Stoic stuff and journaling. I'm going through a journaling phase at the moment. So I'm looking up Tim Ferriss as well. Like, you know how he's into his journaling. He's got this video that I think might be about 5 minutes long. He talks about, here are the 3 journals that I use every day. One will be just a little ideas notebook. One will be the, is it called the 5-minute journal or something, where I think it's called the 5-minute journal, where it just sort of talks about my little intention. What am I grateful for? What would make today great? And then there's a little reflection at the end. And then with the morning pages as well. So I'm kind of I've got like 5 little journals. So I'm quite inspired by that at the moment. So I'm really looking like within. I'm doing a bit more meditating. So yeah, I'm really just in that zone of like writing down the ideas and trying to even do what I heard someone had an idea of, write down 10 ideas a day. You know, just force out 10 ideas a day. Don't judge any of them. So I can't quite get to 10 a day. Like, I don't know, like that's hard. But yeah, those are the people that I'm sort of watching at the moment that are just inspiring me to sort of look more within and to be able to hear what my intuition is sort of telling me, like about some good decisions to make and things like that.
Yeah, like a personal brainstorming session with no judgments or no self-edits. Just get it on the paper.
Get it on the paper, yeah. And just that whole morning pages, because is it Julia Cameron that did the morning pages? Is it her or is it someone else?
I'm not sure.
Morning pages. But anyway, just to talk about it being like a spiritual, Julia Cameron might be drawing on the right side of the brain person, but as a spiritual windshield. So all the things rattling around in your brain. And if you write write it out every morning, just to kind of get that out of your brain, all the little words and ideas knocking around, so that then your head is a bit clearer to think about, just what intentional things you want to do rather than just having things rattling around. Stoicism is big at the moment. Yeah. Particularly, it's Julia Cameron. Is she morning pages or drawing on the right side of the brain, or both of those, Catherine? Julia Cameron and Bobby. 5 journals. Yeah, I've got a bunch. Julia is morning pages. Yep, there we go. Oh, that was Betty. That's right. It was Betty. Someone drawing. Totally. Okay. Right. What is our next one? I think we've been around to everyone, haven't we? What is, here we go. What is your goal for your channel in 2026? And look at that. I've got the little ticker going now.
Nice.
What's your goal for your channel in 2026?
Very fancy.
Fancy.
Beyond the obvious, which of course I'd like to reach the monetization thing and feel successful, blah, blah, blah. But blah, blah. I would like to inspire someone with being a 61-year-old who has a long way to go to get fit. I would like to think that my channel could inspire someone else my age, and maybe someone else who's been recliner surfing for a lot of years, to get up and get busy and try. I think that would be really, really cool to be able to inspire at least one person to move. I think that'd be awesome.
Great.
Yeah.
What about you, Rhonda?
Of course, the obvious goal is to get monetized and to do that, but to just grow and strengthen my community, to get to know more of those people. I have the core people that I know, but there's some outliers that comment, that watch my content every time I put something out, that don't have channels, that through comments, that sort of thing, to get to know more people and to reach more people. I don't really know. I don't make a lot of goals for the new year, but I try to break them down in my 2 long form videos a week with content that is more problem solving for those people that I create for, and then to do some series, like loneliness, and I really got some people asking me about, being estranged from family members. So that's something that I'm kind of I'm avoiding it a little bit because it's a touchy subject. But usually those are the ones that need to be talked about the most. So that's some of my goals, is to put some of that stuff together. Yeah.
Yep. Evie?
Well, I'm going to come up on my 1-year anniversary, February 21st, and I would like to meet the 1,000 and 4,000 by then. Don't know if it's possible, but I would like to do that. As far as the monetization, I want to reach that level, but I don't have the expectation or really hope to make any money from it. I'm already having problems of just biting off more than I can chew with everything. Since I've been retired, I still seem to fill my day from the time I get up until the time I go to bed. And I want to slow down a little bit. And I want to change my video style. I've experimented with it a little bit this week, where it's more like a little blip of this and a little blip of that, and not making sure that there's not a cup of coffee in the background, or, a dirty cup in the background, or all, just kind of like leave it like it really is. And see if that works a little bit better for me, because it certainly is easier than trying to make sure it's a clear background and I'm ready to speak, and things happen. I have pets and live with other people.
Yeah. Pets and
So
people.
This subscriber thing, that's a tough one, boy. It just creeps. I mean, it's just ever so slow.
Very.
I would like to get that moving along a little bit quicker.
Yep. I'll just see if anyone here. So we'll come back to Jennifer's question, but we can see just Jennifer saying, you're so dedicated to your channel, Evie. I hope you reach those goals quickly.
Well, thank you.
Yes, so we'll come to Jennifer's one. Yep, definitely monetization. Absolutely. Going for the 4,000. I think I'm about 1,700 at the moment. So, and because I've privatized all my shorts, that's nice and cut off from that. So, yeah. So, yeah, going for monetization, and also just growing my school community, and just sort of us more finding a bit of a rhythm, like me asking the community more, like, what are some things, like I haven't really gone there yet to just say, what are some features, what are some things that you would like to see as a regular feature, and just trying to get a bit of a rhythm on things like coffee hour, because we've all got different time zones, and everyone's got so much that they're doing in their lives. We're all creators, so we all have to be putting so much work into that, and we're not available to be all the places that everyone would love people to be and all of that kind of stuff. But growing the school community, I'm really happy that I've got like 60 people in there at the moment, and if I think that my subscriber count is 600, I quite like the fact that it's like 10%. That feels substantial, and so I just feel really heartened by that. But people post in there. I'm really pleased with the way it's going. But yeah, I'm just going to ask for some more feedback and ask people, even though I always think it's tough asking people, because sometimes people, it's work, isn't it, when you ask people to come up with ideas and put suggestions forth. But that could just be me. I'm a bit lazy like that. When people ask, some questions, I just think, I just can't think, But anyway, but I'm going to be doing that. So let's go to Jennifer's question. Are any of us monetized yet?
No.
Nope.
Nowhere near.
No, we're waiting for our watch hours, aren't we? That's what we're waiting for. And the three of us are waiting for our subscribers as well. And we're all waiting for the watch hours. Okay.
Eddie's getting close to those watch time hours. I mean,
who is Evie?
Evie.
Yeah. Are you on 2 something or 3 something or Evie?
3. Yeah.
Your watch hours. We're being nosy about your watch hours.
I think I'm at 33. I think 32, 33. I think it's 34, but there's 2, maybe it's 32 then. I think it's 34, but 200 of it, something like that, is not eligible.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Amazing. Oh, yeah.
People are watching, they're not subscribing.
You know what? Yeah. Would you guys ever do what, we see some of the big gurus are doing, just saying like they pop a little thing and they just go, hey, just notice that, 30% of you or something are watching regularly but not subscribed. That would really help me out if you wanted to subscribe or something like that. Would you ever do that, Evie? Would you ever do something like that?
I said it once recently. I asked if something like, and if you like, I always ask people to come back rather than to subscribe.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe a post is a better place for that, because I think I would be more comfortable with that probably. I feel like I've got a little tin cup out, and
Yes.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to force people. I really
know.
want to encourage them. And I have to look back at myself. There's a reason why they're not subscribing. I'm not interesting enough in what I'm videoing right now. I'm not saying I'm not an interesting person. Maybe I'm not, but I'm not doing something right. Otherwise, I would have more subscribers. I mean, Rhonda's grown very quickly recently. Paula has grown past both of us. And I mean, I feel like I'm putting in the effort and putting in the time, but I am not getting the results yet, but I am not giving up. That sounded like Allison, didn't it?
No, but that's it.
I'm going to keep
That's
going.
it. Yeah, we're just having really firm rules. Yeah. And do you know
It's too
something
much fun. It's not work.
It's too much
It's
fun. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Like I'm making a video at the moment, and in it I talk about, this is my second channel that I've done. And do you know what? So my perfume review channel that I did for 2 years, and it's got 339 subscribers in it. I haven't posted on a year, but I was just chatting with AI the other day, just like ideating and everything about this video that I'm doing. And they go, oh, what's your channel? And I talked about my first channel. And they came back and just said, oh, that'll be a great thing to include because you've got nearly 100,000 views on that. And I'm like, are you sure? And then I tested it by saying, how many views are on my channel? And then I quickly looked it up because I don't know. And I've got like 21,000 views so far, I think, on this channel. But I was really shocked because I just thought, oh, wow, this is just that thing of time, right? Compound interest. Like that, I haven't posted on that channel. I didn't post on it very much. But I was just quite surprised that I think that I've been getting views, and I do get subscribers from it sometimes, but that really shocked me because I thought I did not get that vibe. I did not have like a lot of, engagement in the comments and stuff like that. But that is the power of YouTube, isn't it?
Well, maybe what would be a good idea is if you put and it might not be, but if you put a little video up on your perfume channel and say, hey, I'm sure some of you have noticed that I have not been here very often. I've been busy working on another channel. May or may not be something you're interested in, but I would sure like to invite you to come take a look and support me if you want to.
Yeah, I'll say, oldies, gather over there. You know how people do gather here, new YouTubers and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. Because some people do watch because they actually like the person. You know, I mean, that's the same with our friends. We can have a friend that is, maybe a delivery driver or a truck driver, and I don't do either of those, but what they have to say is interesting, and they're my friend. So,
right.
Yeah.
And I think the asking people to subscribe or like or share is, like they suggest toward the end of the video is good, because I forget to do that. I think I'm listening to this person and I'm like, wow, they're saying some really good stuff, and I'm listening, and then it's over and I go on and I don't, I don't subscribe. And then I think I have to go back in my history and look them up and then subscribe to them because I forgot. But it's just kind of a reminder to tell them to subscribe or to like, because a lot of people just watch it and don't like. I've gotten to where when I click on someone and I watch one, I hit the like button almost immediately because it's to support their channel,
Yeah.
But
and
Jennifer,
not
necessarily begging for subscribers or, it's a reminder. Just
Yeah.
like live, hit the like button, you know.
Yeah. I'm a little bit like Jennifer. I sort of like, I struggle to do that. I just get awkward about it, but I don't mind when other people do it.
Yeah.
My perfume channel name is at Karen Taylor Smells. Put it here. It's
Oh my
my
goodness, I
channel
love
name. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Donna at Simple Retirement has a good comment. As a new YouTube monetized person, people are still watching older videos, and it is, capital is, like having a savings account, compounding interest, getting dollars from older videos. That's interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Donna.
Yes. There we go. Yep. Allison, did you mention that? The biggest creators are asking. Did you mention that, Paula? Yeah.
Allison mentioned that. Yeah. Biggest. But Kevin Colby, didn't Kevin tell us last week he doesn't like it when people say, "Will you please?"
He said he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like it's not his job. I'm not going to subscribe. It's not my job. I guess it's each to his or her own.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind it when people ask me to subscribe at all.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't mind either.
Mm-mm.
Wasn't he just everything? He's everything that he's such a humble guy.
Such a nice guy. Yes.
Nice person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Here we go. We've got Donna. I try to say my name in every video because sometimes I watch a new video and I don't know who the content creator is. Through that. Okay, we've got another viewer asking to like and subscribe is a bit outdated, but I'd be interested to see if it makes a difference. Yeah, so that's right. Just like shorts, we've all got sort of different. It's just all experimenting, isn't it? All right, here's the next one. So have we gone around everyone for that one?
Mhm.
I think so. Right. What about the rudest comment you've received so far?
Well, now I have never had a rude comment on any of my videos. Apparently, I don't attract enough attention yet to get any rude comments
Right.
on my videos. Now, we all know when I first started out with my lives, I got tons and tons and tons of rude comments, which I rarely get trolls anymore. Thank you, Lord. General stuff like you're fat, your feet smell, comb your hair. Just general rude things like that. And I'm like, oh, bless your heart. Thank you. And then go away. So, yeah, I haven't had anything memorable said to me so far. Anybody else had anything memorably rude?
No.
I've only had one comment that I would say was negative or rude on my videos, and I've fortunately not had trolls on my lives, but somebody just said, like in capital letters, "I don't need your help."
Ooh, savvy.
And it was like, what? Anyway,
What are you doing on our video then?
I let it sit there a little bit, and then I just deleted it, because I didn't really, it's fine if you don't want my help,
Mm-hmm.
I'll refund your misery. Go on about your way.
What is that? What is that? I'll refund your misery to help you
refund
get
your
along.
misery. Yeah. If you want to go on about your way, I'll refund your misery.
Yep.
Anyway, it's just, that's been it. I have been really fortunate that I get hit on every once in a while.
Mhm. Yeah, just inappropriate, not mean.
Not bad inappropriate though, Evie, but just a little bit, a little more.
Yeah.
And I'll
Just a little bit of spice coming in.
yeah,
Just so a girl knows she's still looking good.
Well, they act like it's a dating website.
Yes.
Like it doesn't matter whether I'm single or married or any of that. If I'm not telling you, then I don't want you to know. And the inquiry doesn't make me want to interact with you.
Yeah. Donna is saying the closest to a rude comment was, "I must have voted for Trump. I just responded, this channel doesn't discuss politics."
Right.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah. Good response. And check out Miss Jennifer's comment about a short that went viral. I did not know that.
Okay.
Right here. Just
I
had a
didn't
short
know
go viral.
Darth Vader had Karen Inquisitors. Karen Inquisitors.
What does that mean?
I know. That's
I
just
didn't know. No idea.
how many views did you get on that, Jennifer?
Yes, Jennifer, please tell us how many views.
And what
Yes.
does
Yeah,
that
that-
mean? Didn't know Darth Vader had Karen Inquisitors. What does that mean even?
I don't know. Jennifer, do you know what it means?
Some I asked ChatGPT
Oh,
to
that's
help
good,
me
Cheryl.
respond in a firm but respective way. Yeah, let's just have a look.
How strange. I don't know.
Click off and I look for
You going
good.
into it, Karen? You going into our channel? Find the short?
What are we doing? Are we finding the short?
Yeah.
Oh, we find the short. Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's go for a share. Okay. Let's present.
It's at
Hi.
103,000 right now. Jennifer
Oh,
Short.
the water toss. Yes.
Yes.
I
What
haven't seen
the-
that.
I can't believe I haven't seen that.
Yes.
Okay. Should we have a look? Should we have a look? Should we have a look? I'll see if I can have a
Yeah.
look. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
It's-
right.
When she
Okay,
talked
let's
about
go
doing that, I thought
I heard her talk.
that
Yeah.
is, and then
share
she,
the screen.
Well, Jennifer, do you know what that comment meant? Because we don't know. We know who Darth Vader is, obviously, but we don't know what a Karen Inquisitor is.
Yeah. Okay, let's
She
go
says she got
window.
some very
oh,
interesting
you were all in
comments.
black.
Oh, okay. So yes. So I'm just gonna see. Can you see something there now?
Yes.
Okay,
So you
great.
we have Google.
Okay, I've got YouTube.
I can't believe I missed that one.
Okay.
Oh, it's-
so
We can look again and give her another view.
right. No. So can you guys see this? You guys can see all
yes.
this?
Yes.
We can see her
Okay.
channel.
Or should we look
Keep
for
going.
okay? We'll just try and be.
more. Is that
Okay,
it?
there we go, guys. We've got shorts. We've got popular.
Yeah.
Oh,
Water.
look! There it is, tossing hot water into frigid air Fairbanks.
Oh my goodness. Here
Oh,
she
wait, let me
comes.
see. Oh, wait. I just need to get the volume. How do I get the volume?
Here she goes out the door. We did this 3 times, she says.
You
Great
can see her
coat.
breath and just that.
Great coat. And
Yeah.
boots.
Very chic.
Hot water at -33.
Well, watch it. It's phenomenal.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Woo, Jennifer, that's so cool.
Okay, let's just see. Oh my God, 95 comments. Tropical country. And do you know what? Honestly, the curiosity factor, the fact that we're still watching and we're waiting. Wow. Did you keep that comment up about the Inquisitors? I mean, that's not a bad comment, really, is it?
I have no idea. That is amazing. Wow.
Wow. Okay. So how did you know about that, Jennifer? Okay, what am I doing? Am I still
She said
sharing
she did it
screen?
as a child. And was
Right, here we go. I would watch this like 100 times over. That one I did, but I had to delete a few. Yep. It was a bucket list for this trip. Is that
I've
because
seen-
that's the coldest place?
I've seen
you can
people
go
do
to.
that off of a hotel balcony in that kind of weather, and it goes all way down. It's really cool looking.
I've never seen that before. That's amazing. No wonder it went viral.
it freezes
Okay.
immediately. It's so cool.
Mhm.
Very
Star
cool.
Wars reference with a Karen insult. Nice, Cheryl. And thanks, Joshua. Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
Talk another
my pleasure.
day. And Merry Christmas, my friend. Right. I've lived in interior Alaska where it was something that people do in sub-zero weather. Love. Wowee.
So
Interesting. How much
Yeah.
watch time did you get from that?
I can't even imagine having that many views on anything. I think I would just fall over in a faint if that ever happened to me.
I know.
Fall right over. That's
Now,
amazing.
have we gone around the room the rudest comment we've received?
Evie, did you say anything?
I think I piggybacked off of Rhonda. It's just inappropriate, not
Oh,
necessarily
that's
rude.
right.
Mhm.
Yes. So I've probably had that one rude comment about like the hare and the peacock, which we've talked about before, which is just funny. But another one, the video that I made about the 24/7 live stream was like the rise of the lonely people, something like that. And it was Emily CC. So I had a comment come up the other day and someone just did like a really big rant at me just saying, well, I'm just adding to the problem. I'm just, using her to get, what's the word? I don't know, what was that word? I'm exploiting her. I'm all part of the problem. Just this whole kind of thing that didn't really make any sense. And I think I just sort of went back and I just said, did you watch the video? Emily CC wants as many people as possible to know about her. Something really just basic like that. Because they were just sort of in that, what do they call it? Rage bait mode. Just some people are just on the edge and ready just to jump in if they think there's something to be angry about or something.
Right.
And I just love this is something I really love about Gary Vaynerchuk, actually. He talks about every time someone first of all, don't let the people get you down. But he just said, respond to, if you can, respond to people with love because they need it. You know what I mean? Like that's the best they can do. That's sad, kind of thing.
And no response is a response as well.
That's true. That's very true.
And or the old response, I'm not going to dignify that with an answer or a response.
Yeah,
I'm not going to play the game.
No. Yeah, and
was
Bobby,
it that mature, Rhonda? Wasn't that mature?
Yes, very
mature, man.
Very mature.
So out of character for me.
Yes, we want that to be the dictionary word of the year. 2 words of the year. Be mature. 2025.
I'm going to struggle.
I know, me too. I used to live I literally was telling my daughter yesterday that my Myers-Briggs, I'm J for judgmental. Like I was just talking about how I've got a Judge Judy bone in my body. Like, you know what I mean? I used to live in a volcano and we would throw cold water towards water, would instantly turn to steam. But the cold version, that is really spectacular.
Yeah.
Right, Kelly, what's our highest viewed video? How many views? Great. This is a great question.
Jennifer,
what about
she's
you,
already
Kelly?
told hers.
Yes, Jennifer, we know. Yeah.
Well, my most viewed video was a 30-second short about my dog, and it has 4,000 views. So he carries my channel, and we all know that, but that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have one long form that has 4,700 views.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's the Don't Let the Old Woman In.
Yeah.
That I did earlier this year. And then I have another one, I think, that has 3,000.
That's amazing.
And I have several that have 1,000.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's good.
Really good.
The Don't Let the Old Woman In still gets views.
That's a great title.
Yeah. And I kind of want to do another one off of that one, but a little bit of a different twist and add to it. Yeah.
I think the Don't Let the Old Woman In was that one that I probably responded a few times, maybe Rhonda. Like I watched a few of your videos, I think, and I don't think I'd left much in the way of comments, maybe just quick little comments, but I think certainly that one, I think I just really connected with you and put quite a few comments in, and you were so kind. I think you'd come over and looked at my channel at that point because you might have thought, who is this person maybe leaving me a few comments.
Yeah, I don't know. You were pretty new when I started on your channel. I didn't start doing comments on people's channels until this year.
Yeah.
I think I'd already, I don't know if you asked me something. I went to your channel and subbed but I didn't comment a lot on anyone's channel. And then I just started, if I watch a video, I need to comment on it.
Yeah, definitely. If you've put that time in, you actually
Right.
feel the deal for the creator, right?
Even if it's just, hey, great video. Hey, if I watch it and sit there all the way through it, I should comment.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, if you're not driving or you've got a hand free quickly, you've got time during the video as well. If you're committing to watching the video, that's when you have to comment, right? Because it might just skip to an ad, or if it's on your watch later or whatever. Who has gone and said we've got Cheryl here? 80K views from 7 months ago.
Wow,
Nice.
Daryl, congratulations.
All right. See you later, Jennifer. And Evie, I know you're one. I think you're on 44Ks at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, it's 44.5, and it's followed by 3.1, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that are over 1,000.
It's wonderful.
And a couple of those are 3 or 4 of those are shorts, but the rest are long.
That's terrific.
Yep. And mine, I think I've got 3.7Ks on the one I did in the shopping mall.
Yes.
Just have a look to see if anyone else here.
I think a thing that helps is I don't know if the right word is trademark, but somebody that goes, like for me, it would be like, that's that lady that has the bird,
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
something that they relate with you. If it's,
Yes.
it doesn't have to be a living thing, but something
No.
that you always have with you that catches people's attention. Because, it's the same thing if we say, say we were trying to come up with Kevin Colby's name, we'll be like, oh, it's the guy that has the longish gray hair and he used to work for TV. We always know he likes his hair. We know how long his hair is. That's would that be a trademark? Is that the correct word?
Definitely.
I think
But
so.
Definitely.
We know who, and that's why I said when you and Allison went to Vid Summit, Allison should put the bun up on the top, because people would have been, did you see the 2 women with their hair completely on top of their head? I thought it would have been were you getting our video type thing,
I know. Where was Allison's commitment to the bun?
It wasn't there. She was so worried about your hair.
But
and how
instead
you
of making me wear my hair down, we make Allison change her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Allison. Okay. Bobby, how does Rob respond to all his comments?
Allison has 9.2K on her Parkinson's video. That's amazing.
Wow. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the recent one that she just did?
Allison, that's the recent one, right?
That was good. I
Probably,
think she was
yeah,
sitting at the table. She was in the dining room or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
just
a couple of weeks
last
ago.
week,
One.
right?
That's unreal.
Mm-hmm.
It's unreal. Good work, girl. We've
Way
got
to
Dawn popping in. Grandma Duty takes precedence every single day. Good for you.
Yes,
Good for you.
every single time.
And especially at this time of year.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you, Kelly? What was yours? I want to say, did I see you on a 5K one or something? But good. All right. We will have a look at another question. What about this one here? While we're talking about other creators, if you could interview anyone on YouTube, who would it be? And does anyone have any suggestions who we can ask for next year? Who should we start putting in our sites and putting it out to the universe and asking who we might want to have? So what do people reckon?
I'm not going to jump in and go first on this one because I read the question earlier today and I still don't have an answer for it. Does anybody else have an answer?
Okay, straight off the top of my head, what's the lady's name? Laugh Lines and something.
Sheila?
What's her name? Is it?
Sheila.
I want to say Cheryl. What is it?
Sheila.
Sheila.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know. We just want to interview. So Sheila, Laugh Lines. Did you guys hear, not that I'm necessarily suggesting this guy for to interview, but Did you guys watch that guy? He posted a video and he's got something like 800,000 subscribers. Do you guys know who I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Okay, let's just go and have a little look here
Oh,
because
the guy that posted the one random video, we talked about him a while back. Is that
what
that
video?
guy?
No, but I do want to know about that guy because I want us to try and remember who that guy who was sitting at his table. Remember there was that guy
Right.
who didn't know how to use his phone, so he had to keep on doing like a video and then
Yes.
record a video and everything. But if we can remember that guy, but this guy, okay, this is let's have a look at this guy here. So let's just have a look because Andrea, there we go. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see my screen?
No.
I haven't done the share thing yet. Here we go. Add to stage. What about this? Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so have a look at this. So Andrea from Midlife, she said, I've just found a brand new YouTuber channel that went viral on its first video about early retirement in your 50s to regain health and passion. The creator already posted a thoughtful follow-up in the community tab. Interesting to watch this unfold. Now, this is the guy here, Wayne Phipps. Over 50 reset. He's got 9.81K subscribers. But look at that. I quit the rat race at 53. 404K views, sorry. But I think he's got other ones that have gone huge as well. But just come on.
He has 3 videos.
3
Yeah.
videos.
That is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I
So
don't even know
let's
about that.
No, so let's just have a little look here. Let's go and look him up. And do you know what's interesting? I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched Wayne Goss, the makeup artist guy. But look at this.
Yes,
Watch
I know
this.
him.
Look at this. So can you see my screen? Because
Yes.
look at this.
Yes.
I used to watch a little bit of Wayne Goss maybe up to a couple of years ago. But when I started typing in Wayne, because I think it knows we're over 40, over 50, over 60, Wayne Phipps came up. That's really something, isn't it? So here he is here
Wow.
on his channel. And, oh, look at that. Okay. He's now got 17.3K subs. And if we go to his videos, oh, look at this. Let's see if we can go back there to see what is. Oh, look at that. Look at the quick channel stats. This is my vidIQ. Estimated monthly earnings, 1K to 4K.
Holy
Look at that.
moly.
Yeah. Holy
Wow.
shimolians.
Holy
And it's
shimon.
Yep, look at that, 825K views. And we let's just play a little.
What would it
tiny
even be
fraction of
like to be him? How could you process all that?
Dude, I know. So let's just see.
Is that him? Just looks like a regular guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Whew.
Yeah, a lot of it's walk and talk. I watched it.
Wow. He's pondering something. Wow. Whew.
See, then walk and talk.
Well, I'm not familiar, but after we finish our live, I'm going to go get familiar because that's very interesting.
Right?
I'm just
Okay.
flabbergasted.
Woo! We're knocked out. We are, our little socks are knocked out.
Yes.
What have we got here? Can tell he's never done hard labor, soft hands. That's right. He was a salesperson. It all just attacked him with invisible bruises. Yes, there we go. There's the thing. That's exactly right. So good reminding, Catherine. That's why I've stuck with my black shirt, shorts, and cap. So just part of that little the branding thing, isn't it?
Mm.
Evie,
Yes.
with you and Chloe,
Mhm.
the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, Candy K all day talks a lot about branding.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Wow.
go. Oh my goodness. Kelly's highest is 75,000.
Wow, Kelly.
Kelly, which one is that? If you don't mind sharing.
So just while Kelly's answering, Bobby from Ragged Poet, got an 11K one. It's old, it's still getting views, but my videos these days generally get minuscule views. Stuck in no man's land. Need to rescue your channel workshop. What's the rescue your channel workshop, guys? Like in a sentence or two. Do we have any? What is everyone's thoughts about a rescue your channel workshop?
What are our thoughts?
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
You mean like would I attend one? I guess I would attend one if I didn't have to pay for it.
No. So what it is Bobby is saying that she feels like her channel is like just getting short views, you know, and she's saying I need a rescue your channel workshop. So I'm just saying, you know, it's just about keeping on posting, isn't it?
I hope so.
Try something, keep trying. That's what I'm doing, is trying. Not that it's successful yet, but I keep trying different things, because doing the same thing sitting at my desk talking is not working for me. I have to have some variety in there. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to have to try something else. I just haven't thought of it yet.
I watched something this morning where it talked about that moving into 2026, that it's to do things, and I think it's the guy that Evie talked about. You do things vlog style while you're talking about the topic of your niche, instead of just, you know, like I sit in my office. And so this month I've tried a couple of things. I did a walk and talk for the first time. I actually uploaded my first short on about Christmas lights. And then I moved out and did some in my backyard. And, you know, but he talks about using the vlog style of, you know, adding the interesting component, but still talking about your niche. Like I would still talk about personal development and things that would help, but while I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the thing, because, you know, it's authentic. It kind of, you know, it's not something necessarily that AI can just spit out there either, you know. And speaking of AI, I don't know if you saw this, Karen, but you can now have an avatar of yourself on your channel. And
yes.
You can ask it questions, and it will answer your community's questions through YouTube. It's something
interesting.
YouTube just released. Yes.
So what tools or platforms or like do that? Because I know that Reva is doing that. She's got an avatar. I don't know. A few people are doing it, aren't they?
Sign up for it through YouTube.
Yeah. Through YouTube, you sign up for it.
Yeah,
so it's free. It's free.
It's somehow through YouTube, and you set it up, and their YouTube AI creates the avatar, and they go through all your old videos and stuff and kind of program this avatar so that it can answer your community kind of based on what you've made content over. I forgot who I watched about that.
Right.
Kind of like, Ty Myers is who put that video.
Yes. So do you mean like just posting videos of your avatar person answering questions from your comments?
No, they're on your channel somehow. And that your community, like, you know, of course, I don't know if my avatar would have such wonderful headgear to wear, but, you know, it's like, isn't that right, Paula?
That's right.
Our wonderful headgear.
Mine might not have a fascinator, so I don't know about that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. But they're on your channel, and I guess that person can, in the community, or I don't know. He didn't go into that much detail about it.
Right. Are you interested in doing that? Are you gonna
No. I did, and I have done this before, to where I went to Chat GPT and I put in, if I was feeling lonely, what would Rhonda Hensley tell me to do? And it gave me an answer, and it described me.
Wow.
It gave an answer for that. And then I asked it something else, and it was like, finally it said, why are you asking me? You are Rhonda Hensley.
Ooh.
It was funny. But I mean, yeah, it knows who I am. But it was just, I don't know. It was very interesting. But it was Ty Myers. I watched him. I guess it
Okay.
was Monday.
Nice. And Cheryl, did you ask about a comment from Rosani? Did you ask? Did we see her comment? Yeah, I know, lots of funky stuff. So, but you know what? It's fun to keep on asking people, and they don't have to be like really big creators, but I do see big creators, happy to. I mean, we've seen that this year, haven't we? How lucky have
Yes.
we been? How lucky have we been?
Very.
Yep, so lucky, so blessed.
Should we ask someone that maybe does more like Kevin Colby, that does like YouTube stuff, or like JB or Ty Myers or
Yeah, all those guys. Yeah, JB, absolutely.
Ty
Yep.
Myers. There's a woman, her name's Diana.
Oh yeah, Diana Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I used to watch her.
there's a few others that, because I mean, we get on here and we talk about our channels and we talk about our stuff. So I would think that maybe some people to interview that do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and so Jennifer's Jennifer was asking about the voice response. Can everyone do the voice response, Evie?
No, I looked it up, and you can't. It's in a. They've only given it to some people, so I don't know if it's like in a testing mode or a beta mode. But you can't. I know Julie has it and Jennifer has it. That's the only two I know that have it. But I couldn't find it, so I looked it up, and they just didn't give it to everybody.
Is this a new feature?
Mm-hmm. Have you seen it?
Interesting. No, I haven't. I wonder whether Jennifer was. Yeah, I wonder whether Jennifer was talking about how you could do a video comment that then went into a short. But then the problem is that because it sits there as a short, in some ways it really needs to be a standalone short as well, right?
Let's see.
So that, to me, it's a shame that they pushed it to be a short. Otherwise, more people might use it.
Oh, Cheryl was talking about Roxanne's comment. Looking forward to hearing your plans for next year.
This is what it looks
Roxanne.
like.
Amazing.
Is that close enough?
Yeah. Yeah, hang on. Wait. We'll do this.
Okay.
So yeah, you can play it or you can show the transcript. If you're in a place.
Wow, look at you. Look at you with that feature.
Wow, fancy.
No, I don't have it. This was Julie commenting. That was Julie commenting to me. So Julie has given me a voice one, and so has Jennifer. But I tried to do a voice one and I couldn't. I got my very first one from Jennifer. And so both of them did the same thing. See right here, she said, "I left you a voice reply."
Nice.
And Jennifer did the same thing, that she wrote that she left me. Oh, sorry, that she left me a voice reply.
Wow. So can everyone going down the comments, can they hit the voice reply to hear the voice reply?
That's a good question.
In the same way that we can read each other's.
I would think so.
So.
Maybe if they can't hear it, maybe they can view the transcript. That would be a good. I have 2 voice replies from Julie and 1 from Jennifer. So that's my only experience with it. And I have to say, I'm jealous. I want it. I don't care about the avatar thing. That's just, I don't want that in there, but I want the little voice thing. I just think that's so cute because, we've talked about before, I believe, that when you're texting, it's really hard to hear the person's voice and the emotion they're putting into it. You could think someone's angry when they're excited.
That's right.
And so to leave them a voice reply is, you can hear their enthusiasm or their emotional, whatever it is. And as well, Cynthia at Senior Insights, there's a lot of her videos that I can't necessarily relate to, like maybe being widowed or living in a lot of snow where she can't get out because it's too slick and she can't get her car cleaned off, those kinds of things. And she said, if you watch my video, she goes, just write in the comments, hi, Cynthia. And so that's what I've started doing, because I can't say, oh, I can relate, or oh, I enjoyed it. I just listen to it because I like her.
Nice.
As a matter of fact, she came up as my most watched channel for 2025.
Wow.
Wow.
And so I do, that's all I do is hi, Cynthia. And she does the same thing back on mine. She says, hi, Evie, when she doesn't have anything
Yeah,
to
I think
say.
that's nice. I think that's
But
lovely.
Let the person know I'm there. I watched it.
Yep. Yep. Rhonda, you've got a question from Joshua. Who was the creator?
Ty Myers was the creator. I watched that. Joshua, I can't really tell you how to do the AI avatar. I just watched it this week. He released it. It was Monday or Tuesday I watched him. His name is Ty Myers. Ty.
He got coached by Alexa.
Yes. Alexa would be another good one that we have on here, being a female. And she's really, I started watching her and she was in her closet and her kids were like driving her nuts. And she was new. She
Wow.
a whole lot of subscribers when I started watching her, and where she's come to, today, and a little over a year. Yeah. Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
That's really great.
That is a lot, right? $39 for a school community. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yep. Can everyone play the voice clip? Yeah, that's exactly right. Great minds think alike, Catherine. And I am remembering that I'm coming to Papamoa. So I've actually been talking about you and doing a little walk and chat with you and telling my hubby about meeting up with you, Catherine. So, I'm going to meet up with Catherine. We're going to do a fun walk along the beach or have coffee or do something fun.
How wonderful.
I'm really looking forward to that. So we don't know yet if everyone can play the voice clip or just the creator, do we? We don't know?
Right.
No. Right. And okay, right. So let's got a final question about the Roxanne one. Here we go. Let's take it out on this one. Plans for next year. We've kind of covered little bits and pieces. Just plans for next year. Just anything. We can meet in town or you can come to my place. Yay. So yeah, what are people's plans? What are your plans for next year? Nice broad question.
Is that what do we plan for YouTube, or I wonder if it's what do we plan in our personal lives?
Just anything that comes to your mind that you want to share.
I plan on finding more hills to walk up and continuing to work on getting Rhonda arms. Those are my two biggies.
Yep. Those are noble plans.
Yes.
Who else? What other people have got plans?
I want to slow down a little bit than the way I finished this year out. And I want to do better with using multiple cameras for one video. I practiced today. I put this, what I ran and got, I put this little guy on the floor. I got a new vacuum cleaner and I put it on the floor and I vacuumed where you could see like eye level. And then I was standing in the kitchen talking about it and I did it as B-roll. And whether it turned out good or not, it sure was fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're talking about Rhonda with the refrigerator. This little guy goes in the fridge too.
Yeah.
To go get something out.
I had watched someone that talks a lot about filming and stuff, and she showed how to put everything together, and she does that. She does different stuff, but she's talking about filming and videos and your channel and stuff. But she was cooking, and she showed how to take a view of her walking up to the refrigerator, and then she put her phone in the refrigerator and turned it on and put an onion in front of her phone and shut the refrigerator door. And then she shows it opening the door and reaching in and getting the onion and shutting the door.
Oh.
And then editing it all together and how it looks this flow of like she's walking up to the fridge, and then the next thing you know, she's opening the fridge and shutting it. and then it shows her a wide scan of her walking back over to the cutting board with the onion, and she put it all together, and it's this short little clip, but it was really cool how she did that. So I was telling Evie about putting her camera in the refrigerator.
Well, I did that kind of sort of with the other day with a video where I had some tops I was going to donate that were in my bathtub, and I showed the tops and I put them in the bag, and then I brought the camera out in the kitchen by the garage, and then I had never even shut the camera off, and then I walked past the camera and set them down to go to leave in the car, and then I put the camera in the car with me. And I think I talked a little bit, then I flipped the camera around and showed me putting them in the donation box. And it's really fun just to do this little tiny thing here and little tiny thing here. And you can leave the camera run or turn it off. And then you just shorten it way down to that little bit and mush it all together.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I know. I'm picturing people at your house, someone like your dad or your husband going up to the fridge to get something, and you go, no, just wait. You know what I mean? Like your whole house, and just people are walking around with these little cameras, And then
Well, that did happen.
Don't walk over there. The $500 camera is on the floor.
Well, I was in the kitchen and I was doing my quote of the day, and I heard my dad walking in, and he stopped. I heard the footsteps stop. And normally I would have stopped it, let him do his thing and re-record. And instead, I just turned around and said, come on in, it's fine. And he's washing dishes, and I just right on talking.
That's it. Yeah.
And you know what? It's easier. It's less stress on me. It's less stress on everybody around me.
Yes. Look, Joshua was saying he's got newer headphones.
Mm-hmm.
I got newer. Do you mean you've got new headphones, or is it the newer brand?
I know he has a new set because he just did a video about that earlier this week, I think. A bead ring, yes. Maybe? Joshua, yes. Is it a BEAD bead, maybe?
Beat.
Oh, Beat.
Like Beats or something.
They're Bluetooth, and he can talk to Siri. He can do all kinds of stuff with them.
Very fancy. Yeah, Joshua's all about tech.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So then he'll know about the newer brand then, because you've got to be into tech, to know
Probably.
That. Yeah. Yes, I can so imagine that, Catherine. We're so glad everyone's here with us tonight. And Cheryl, continue to press forward and reach one. Absolutely right. Yep. Okay, things for next year. I think keep on posting consistently, always working on health, same again, walking, moving, doing weights, like just trying to keep it simple, because who was it? Someone the other day I heard say they just do, I tell you who it was that guy, Wayne Phipps. He just said, because he's lost a lot of weight. So he stopped working a year ago, because of health, and he just said so he's just walked his way to health. He does 3 times 30 minutes a week, and he does like 4 exercises with his weights for 30 minutes, and he goes, these are the 4 exercises I do. So that's the mentality, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Like half an hour 3 times a week is better than no times a week, no half an hours, isn't it? So yes. Great. Oh, here's Rosani. My plans, focusing on creating workshops more than consuming videos. Let's just go here to pop Rosani. I was looking for you, Rosani. Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's right. Yeah, we have to create more than we consume.
I love to hear Rosani talk. I would watch her videos just for the sound.
Very calming.
Yes, very calming and soothing, and it just makes you want to go,
Do you know what? On that note, oh my gosh, have you guys ever watched that woman Sarah from New Zealand who talks about side hustles?
Mm-mm.
Okay, just because she talked about, I'm actually just going to go quickly look her up, just super quick, because she talked about how sleep. Just while we're talking about Rosani and her calming voice, she talked about the sleep videos, YouTube. I'm just going to go to watch later if I can, and just how the sleep videos have just are really taken off, and they're getting like huge, like millions of views. I
Wow.
get really stuck on trying to go and have a look at, how do I go to my watch later? I'm just so bad. They've gone and like, what do? I think I go up here to watch later, don't I? Home.
I never can find my watch later without asking ChatGPT.
You know what? I think that I literally think that they've gone. I'm just going to go Sarah side hustles. Oh, this is just really New Zealand. I'll just see if it comes up here. Side hustles. Oh, look, they've really changed it. They've changed it around because that's really bad. What am I going down to? Subscriptions, watch later. Here we go. They've literally changed the way they do it. So, see, there we go. Alexander the Create. Let's just go down to Sarah. Here we go. Here we go. If Wholesale Ted. Okay, so her name is Wholesale Ted. So just if anyone is interested, but I just was quite fascinated because she literally just talked, she went free, all these free things. Just if anyone, was ever interested. But she talks about side hustles, and she's pretty real because when she just even said the other day, some people are saying they don't want to hear about little AI side hustles. Do you guys want me to still, you know what I mean? She's got over 1 million followers. People like hearing her stuff, but Wholesale Ted. But yeah, just on that whole, Rosanna, you've got a beautiful calming voice. You'd be lovely for doing some and she talks about only having like 4 different images as well on the screen because people are listening while they're actually going to sleep.
Yes.
You'll need a traffic light. Yeah. All right, beautifuls. All right. We've talked everyone's ears off. Merry Christmas. We'll see each other on our videos and in all the little chatsy places that we see each other. Thank you, Joshua, for sticking with us. We know that you had to go a little bit earlier. Merry Christmas, everyone, and we'll just see you on the videos, schmiddios.
Yeah,
Christmas.
We'll
Thank
see you next
hanging out with us. Yes,
Merry Christmas.
All right,
Bye.
guys. Bye.